Diba, yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, yung ni-remind ko kayo, na minsan hindi pumapasok sa isip ng marami. Yung sinabi ni Jesus, why you should forgive everyone who has a debt on you. That should be your principle. My principle in living my Christian life. Anybody who offended me millions of times, I will forgive. Why? Just look at how offensive your sin is before God. And how much you owe God, and yet God chose. He made a choice to send it away. Forgiveness literally is sending away the debt that you owe. At yun hindi ma-realize dun sa parable ng lalaki. Mababaw yung tingin niya, kaya nga sinabi ni Jesus, malamang hindi ka napatawad ng Panginoon. Hindi mo naintindihan. Hindi mo alam kung anong ibig sabihin. That man, kahit sabihin niya na lalo na kung ulitin niya, I have at this moment nothing to pay you back. It should remind you, before God, you're like that. There is nothing that you are able to pay back. Kahit magmayabang ka, I'll pay you. What do you do with people who cannot pay you? Sabi ni Christ, you forgive them as the Father has forgiven you. That's why no man should be may debt sa'yo. Diba? It's better to love them. So, yun ang i-offer mo. Diba? Love. Love your enemies. Love those who have abused you. Love those. You go extra mile. Doon mo lang maintindihan lahat yun. Apart from understanding your relationship to God, that you're a sinner, and there is nothing you can pay to Him. And now God, you have experienced God's forgiveness. No? You'll be able to forgive your enemies. You'll be able to go an extra mile. Hindi ka magtatanong as if may ground ako, may basihan ako para tigilan na yung pagpapatawad. Yun ang sinabi ni Pedro eh. After 7 times, meron na akong basis para hindi siya patawarin. Ano yung basis mo? Grabe yung ginawa niya. Ay di ganyan din gagawin ng Ama sa'yo. Yung basihan mo, gamitin niya sa'yo. Saan ka pupunta? Wala kang kapatawaran matatanggap sa Ama. Eh hindi naman ganun ang ating Ama. Dahil tunay ngang mapagpatawad siya sa mga taong lalapit sa Kanya at hihingin yun. Hindi sila pinapatawad ng Ama dahil sila'y nagre-repent. Or what? That's the very nature of God. And He does it because He is a loving God. But that can only took place through Jesus Christ. Bakit nagagawa ng Diyos yun? Even to the chiefest of sinners, because Jesus Christ has already been sent. Jesus Christ has already suffered and died. Hindi na inuulitin. It is once for all transaction. Kaya ngayon yung dapat na paniwalaan mo, kasi pag hindi mo pinaniwalaan yan, anong resulta? Hindi ka tatawag kay Jesus. Hindi ka lalapit kay Jesus. Meron ka pang iisiping iba. Baka naman yung, di ba, kailangan din, pastor, mabuting gawa, magpakabuti rin ako. Di ba, pastor, kaya yung iba sa inyo, nag-aalangan, may iniisip pa kayong iba Meron kayong gustong idagdag, at sasabihin ko ng tuwid sa inyo, kung ganun ang isip nyo, wala po kayong kaligtasan. Hindi po makikipag-bargain ang Diyos sa inyo. And you are in no place to bargain with Him. Because there is nothing in you that you can offer to Him. What would you offer for God to forgive you? Tell me. Meron? Ano yun? Mabuti mong gawa. Ang ino-offer mo sa Diyos, kayabangan mo eh. Kala mo, yung pag-aabuloy mo, kala mo yung pagiging mabuti mong ama, mabuting citizen ng bansa na ito, enough. Tama na yun para patawarin. Hindi ako kasing sama ng iba. And that's the minds of many people today. If not some of you, o tanungin ko kayo diretso, bakit hindi kayo fully manampalataya sa Panginoon? Bakit hindi nyo fully maibigay yung buong buo nyo sarili sa Panginoon? Magbigay kayo ng dahilan. Pakinggan nyo ang inyong sarili. Baka sakali magising kayo sa inyong puso't isipan pag narinig nyo kung ano yung binibigay nyong dahilan. Tapos tanungin mo yung sarili mo, yung binibigay mo bang dahilan na yan ay sapat para mag-agree sa iyo ang Diyos? Ay, iba hindi nag-iisip ng matino eh. Kahit magalit kayo sa akin, sa sinasabi ko, dahil alam ko kung anong mangyayari sa inyo. Wala akong magagawa doon. Alam ko kung saan kayo hahantong. Pag kayo namatay, tatayo ko doon. Ang Diyos naging napakabuti, pinarinig sa iyo ang ebanghelyo. Linggo-linggo sa buhay mo. Pero ikaw ay patungo sa impyerno. Bakit? You were not willing to come to Him as a sinner that has nothing to offer to Him. You see, you do not come to, Christ is not inviting us to come to Him as we are. No. We come to Him as a sinner, acknowledging that we have sinned against Him, and there is nothing in us, there is nothing in this world that can settle that sinfulness against this God who made you and who holds your life at His hand any moment.